Hi everyone, Brian here again. Hope everyone's well. Just continuing with my short drum type stuff videos. I'm just doing this one as I'm just starting a new little project. So I've just got it today, which is my latest snare drum, and it's a 1962 Olympic, 8-lug Olympic. And I've just got it about an hour ago, so I'm going to show you the condition it's in straight away. I've taken the top head off, but here it is. There she is, beech shell, birch with beech reinforcement rings, as all Premiers and Olympics are. That's the 1960s badge, brought in 1961 to 1969, then the square badge came in. So there's the badge. That's Imperial, is just a random sticker. I've just checked with a very knowledgeable guy called Doug McLeod, who is a Premier expert, so I've just asked him. There she is, not in the greatest of condition. I'll give you a spin round. It's filthy. There's the original dampeners there, which is nice. We're missing the little plate that goes on there with the 2 screws to keep the snare in, so we'll have to try and find that. There's the bottom hoop. There's the lugs. Again, I'll just hold it a bit closer just so you can see the bottom skin's ripped, which I'll show you. There's the throw off, which is going to need a bit of attention. And then if we turn it upside down, and that's a shame, that, because if you can see that, that's an original head, Everplay Extra. That's from the 60s, but it's ruined, so we can't use that. And then it smells of shed as well. And then that's the original dampener, which is quite cool. And then in the shell you can see it's a bit dirty. It's had something spill on it. It's just not in the greatest of condition really, but it's not too bad. But there's the inside of the shell. Original hoops, die cast hoops with the round edges. As you can see, all the slot tension rods are there. So there she is. So I'm just going to show you it now, what it's like, and then obviously I'm going to do a few bits and pieces to it and try and get it back to former glory. This is the top hoop. It's the, I call them tall boy. Someone who knows a lot more about drum restoration than I do said these were called tall boy hoops. So they're slightly bigger than your usual prems or ollies. So there's the top hoop. Again, just so you can see, quite a bit of corrosion on it. The chrome seems okay. It's salvageable. There's the inside. So we'll see what we can do with them. That's the original hoop. That's an old school Diplomat batter. That's probably late 60s, 70s. And someone wrote on it, what's that say? Keep the beat neat. Which is quite good advice. So we can't use that, obviously. I might just keep that as it's a nice little vintage head. It's not in bad shape actually. And we have got the original, again, factory snare wires. They're the original wires that came with it. I hope you can see. Let me just take that bit of string off. That's probably the original string that came with it as well. If you can see, I'm going to hold this as close as possible. Excuse me 1 second. It says made in England. I don't know whether you can see it. If I try and tilt it, no, probably not. But just there it says made in England on the snares. So they're the original snare wires that came in the 60s, 50s, 60s. They're not great, to be honest. I'll probably replace them, but I'll keep that because it's the original for the drum. So yeah, so that's what we're up to. So I've just taken the heads off. I'm going to obviously take that one off and get rid of it. It's got a big whacking hole in it. But other than that, I don't think it's in too bad nick. I'm going to take all the lugs off the drum, give them a nice clean, nice deep clean, polish them up, give them some protection. The throw off is a bit rusted, as you can see there, look. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. We'll have a look when we get to it. So I'm just going to start doing this, and then I'm just going to show you the finished product. Any little things I can think of, I might just do a little update halfway through or something. But other than that, 1962 Olympic, about to come back to its former glory, hopefully. So Thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you when we're done. Okay? Cheers.